Again, no audio. What is going on? There we
What's
go.
up? Where y'all at? It's that time again. 92 on your dial with your morning friends. No complaints. Thank the Lord is all you should say. And leave the rest up to him, cause it's gonna be. As the 92 crew get you on your way. Now you know you stay lit. Don't tell them what we might say. Guaranteed to make you laugh, cause all we do is play. And it's a petty point for you if you don't have. With them old school jams, make you reminisce about your funky ass sex or your very first kiss. Got your rockets out the side, hand up, say, hey, cause you know it's gonna be, today's gonna be a good day. Every day's a holiday. Keep the negativity up off my face. Today's gonna be a lovely. Today's gonna be a good day. Every day's a holiday. Keep the negativity up off my face. Today's gonna be a lovely.
Good morning, Nashville. It is a Kenny Smooth Morning Show podcast. Hope you guys are having a great Thursday, almost at the weekend. Got a lot of people that are jumping into our podcast room. Good morning to you, Madden Gamer. Good morning to you, Princess Riri, D. Shannon, Tony Chesterfield, Camille, LaKoya, Natasha, Lawanda, Jessica. Good morning, everybody that's jumped in so far. Hey, we got a great show lined up for you, and we're going to get it rolling like right now because we got a motivation to hit you with. Let's go. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. We're going to get it rolling early. Hit you with its motivation. Good morning to you guys. It's the Kenny Smooth Morning Show, and I've got a morning motivation for you on this May the 1st, first day of May. I want you to start this month out by telling yourself and tell everybody else, enough is enough. Seriously, be strong and know when enough is enough. Take your stand and speak up and refuse to let others hurt you. Throughout your lifetime, some people they'll discredit you, they'll disrespect you, and they'll treat you poorly for no apparent reason at all. Do not consume yourself with trying to change them or try to win their approval. It won't happen. And don't make any space in your heart to hate that person either, because hate's only going to bother you. It's only affecting you. You don't have control over what others think about you, but you do have control over how you decide to internalize their opinions. Leave them to their own judgments. Let people love you for who you are and not for who they want you to be. I'm going to say that again. Let people love you for who you are and not for who they want you to be. Or you can just let them walk away if they choose to. They can't harm you either way. It's their understanding that is faulty, not yours. Enough is enough. That is your morning motivation. Hey, coming up, we're going to get in some top 5 news in just a couple seconds. I do want to definitely say good morning to Ebony. How are you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
Crystal and I.
Good morning, everybody.
You guys have a great night?
Oh, my gosh. Yes. Got some sleep, finally.
You got some sleep?
Because, I stayed up all night for the Michael Jackson musical. So when I got home about...
You went to bed.
I got home at 2, and I said to myself, I'm going to go to the gym. Then I'm going to go to church because I didn't have dance class last night. Nah. When I got home, passed out, woke up. It was 7 o'clock. I said, I missed God, pole, and I missed the gym. So
God and the pole.
God, pole, and the gym. So it was just it. But how was your night, Crystal?
Yeah, your body lets you know.
It will.
It lets you know. My night was cool. Y'all know I pretty much stay in the house during the week. I don't do too much because I can't afford to live in my own skin these days. So I'll be in the house until I got a show or something because,
I mean, I get it. I get
you,
it.
Sean?
I mean, I was home. I didn't even go to the gym yesterday because I left the radio. Left the radio station kind of late. So by the time I got home, and I kept waiting for this damn weather to happen because it was supposed to rain yesterday, and it didn't do it. And now it says it's supposed to rain this morning. I don't know. It kind of looks like it, but it looked like this yesterday, and it didn't do anything. So I didn't go to the gym yesterday. I was at home. And I enjoyed it because I just kind of sat outside on my back deck like I always do.
There needs to be a podcast on your back deck.
I know, right? Really I need to do this. I need to do this.
Because that's like, you talk about it a lot, and because it seems like a vibe.
I love it.
Yeah.
Just sit out there and just listen to the wind, the kids in the school across the street screaming at each other.
I can do without that part.
Right.
To me, it's funny. No, to me, it's funny because they're screaming bloody murder. They're on the playground, and you swear up and down that Freddy Krueger's got an axe because they are screaming bloody murder at each other. And I just sit out there and just laugh
Well, you never know. They might be getting caught by something because I done seen that supposed playground at that school. You talking about that one up there where that church is? They are playing in the parking lot. You know that, right?
Oh, they're saying help, and you're just sitting there just...
The one, not the one right behind my house.
The one where Thornton's is.
Yeah, that's because Thornton's, and then there's my neighborhood, and there's a school right there.
Yeah, they don't have no playground.
Yeah, they do.
Kids be playing in the parking lot.
That is a playground. It's not a whole lot of playground equipment, but it's right there next to the parking lot.
It just sounds like the kids are in danger, and you're just sitting there just not even giving a damn.
I'm watching them. I'm watching them roll down the hill. I'm watching them chase each other.
So good. That was so good.
Rolling down the hill, but they on church property, too. So is that the same one?
No, there ain't no church right there.
Yeah, well, see, I'm talking about the one with the bargain thing attached
at this
to
point,
the
address,
no, that's not it. I forget the name of the school. It's
but you know what I'm talking about.
You're talking about.
Yeah, they don't got no playground.
No, there's no playground there. That's people, they find bodies behind that building. But no, they found a body back there last year.
And they found one. It ain't even been a year. Oh yeah, it was last year.
Yeah.
But they said the person had been there all night before they got discovered. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, no, that's a little sketchy over there, especially the way they let those kids out. They let them out, and everybody's parked in the back of the building, which is not safe to me. But
it's not. It's not.
That's a whole nother conversation. We'll get into that later. But I do want to welcome everybody that's on YouTube. We got to get you some top 5 news stories so you know what's going to happen throughout the day. So let's go with the top 5 things you need to know.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So there are about 400 auto workers that are going to be losing their job in Middle Tennessee. I'll have more on that story in a moment. But first, property assessments in Nashville are causing major kind of sticker shock to homeowners right now. In East Nashville, an average family is now valued their home as $838,000, which is nearly 6 times what they paid in 2012. Now, countywide property assessments show dramatic increases. The median value increase across the county is a staggering 45% since 2021 assessment, meaning some areas saw value increases even more than that.
2.
Several vape shops are targeted in a sting of burglary attempts overnight in Nashville. According to authorities, 4 suspects wearing masks and gloves attempted to break into at least 3 different vape shops across the city.
Junkies.
So if you know of anybody, if you know of any of this information, if you're aware of anything, please call 615-742-7463. There could possibly be a reward for your information.
What you say the number was? Not good.
2 teens. MMPD is investigating after a shooting in the parking lot of the Walmart in Antioch left 2 teens injured, one critically. Metro Dispatch received a call at around 6:38 Wednesday at the Walmart in the 3000 block of Hamilton Church Road. An 18-year-old sustained non-life-threatening injuries as a result of the shooting. However, the other teen is also critically injured. The investigation is currently ongoing. The Ford CEO, Jim Farley, announced Wednesday that the automaker is extending its employee pricing offer to car buyers for another month, all the way through July 4th, to encourage sales to consumers nervous about rising prices because of the tariffs on imported cars and auto parts. Now, Farley did state that he can't say that Ford prices won't go up after the end of the employee pricing offer. He said a part of it will be determined by what competitors do with their pricing, since Ford makes more of its vehicles in the United States than any other automaker.
5.
All right. And more than 400 auto workers will be losing their jobs after an automotive seating manufacturing announced the permanent closure of 2 facilities in Tennessee. The 8 facilities in Maury and Henderson counties will be permanently closing this summer, laying off over 400 people from both facilities, and both of those facilities will permanently close on June the 27th. So due to more tariffs and pricing increases, you got factories shutting down, people losing their job. These tariffs are doing a wonderful thing for the United States of America. Mm-hmm. And that's the top 5 things you need to know. For more news, you can always go to our website at 92qnashville.com. It's crazy. It's crazy, and it's funny. Ford, even though most of their cars that they build are right here in the U.S., they're still telling you they're going to go up on their prices.
They are. And I think that people are now waking up to the idea, or to the knowledge, that this tariff situation, it affects you. it doesn't affect just one person or one type of income. It affects all of us, from the cars, from the hair to clothes. No matter what, you are affected in a big way. So you got to be mindful of that.
It's insane. It's insane. Amazon showing their prices and everybody's going up. And just, again, I always say this, when elections come back around, make sure that you get out there and vote, because this is what we allowed to get into the White House and run things. And he believes that this is the best thing for our country, even though in the same breath he said him and his buddy Elon, it's going to hurt for a little while. It's so amazing to hear billionaires or millionaires tell the average person it's going to hurt for a little while. You don't truly know what that hurt feels like because you have millions of dollars.
So it doesn't bother you.
But the average person that's living paycheck to paycheck, that hurt for a little while could mean the difference between gas and food, or paying rent, or paying the electric
or
bill,
adding eggs and onions to your meal and making your hash brown
exactly
$6.67.
That's crazy.
That's not even
that's what
spiritual.
happened to you.
That's just wrong.
It's just it's ridiculous. So it's always amazing to me that you have millionaires that tell everybody it's okay, it's going to hurt for a little while. You don't know what that means.
Yeah,
you truly don't, because your hurt is completely different than the average person's hurt. So it's insane. It truly, truly is insane. But what's not insane is the fact that Crystal Wood and I has got some real talk.
I do.
I think it's time to get into it. Let's go.
Real talk. Real talk. Let's get straight to it. Real talk. Real talk. Real talk. Let's get straight to it.
All right, Crystal, what you got for real talk?
Okay, so yesterday I was invited out by my good YouTube friend Dentrell for a little lunch. We decided to go have Chinese. Now, I'm not going to say this place's name, but they in that parking lot of Kroger's out there in Antioch. I should have known something was going to be wrong when I seen crawfish shells at the doorstep of the building. Now, we go in this place. Dentrell is already in there. He comes out from the restroom, and I'm telling him, Dentrell, it's kind of hot in here. So they get ready to seat us. So I say, I can't eat in these conditions. He gonna look at me and say, Majors, you just sure it ain't what you going through right now. No, it is hot in here. So we get ready to get seated somewhere else. On the way, we feel a little breeze. But then when we got where they was gonna sit us, it got hot again. Lady gonna tell me the air is on. I'm looking up and they got some things that look like some fly traps hanging out the air conditioner, and the things ain't even moving. I look at the lady and tell her, you sitting here telling me this with sweat on your head. You in here sweating too. Now, man, it's a buffet place, so that heat on top of them not having no air, I got mad. The lady said something to her little friend or something. She said, Thonya, something.
She said what?
Thonya, something. And the lady gonna look at me and laugh. I said, Dentrell, we ain't eating here. Come on, let's go. He said, you sure? I am positive that I'm not eating here. So we ended up at IHOP just for them to give me some mashed potatoes that look like grits.
Yeah.
I didn't know IHOP had mashed potatoes.
Yes, they got mashed potatoes. I got the salmon, because I love their salmon. They got some good salmon.
Okay.
I got the salmon with mashed potatoes and broccoli. No cheese, because they charging $2 to add cheese to stuff.
Wow.
Then Dentrell got some $1.99 hash browns. After it was all through, them hash browns was $6.67. You talking about a tariff. It tariffed his pocket. It tariffed his pocket. But that Chinese place, y'all ain't got to worry about me coming back to pay y'all to eat in a sweatshop. Now, that's my real talk for this morning. Don't play with my food.
Wow. I'm still tripping. What did the lady at the work, what did she say?
She was on Thonya something. I said, oh, no, Dentrell, we ain't eating here. I put my plate back and everything. He said, you Majors, you sure? I'm positive. Let's go. Soon as we hit the front door, that's where all the air was at. It felt like a refrigerator walking out.
Thonya.
Yeah. She looked at and said, Thonya, something. I said, no, we ain't eating here, Dentrell. Come on, let's go.
Wow. Well, yeah.
Look what he said on there. I ain't even going to
Wait a minute. What did he say? Oh.
She said, F that. I ain't eating here. I didn't.
I believe you too.
I'm talking about I got mad.
Because Crystal gets mad, especially when it comes to food.
Yeah,
She gets upset.
Trevor's like, I'm just hungry, but he's sweating. I'm talking about he's sweating. She's sweating. I'm not finna sweat. Not trying to eat. Then y'all got these 4 rows of burners going because you got a buffet.
Yeah.
So that's adding to the heat. Then you got somebody in the back that'll cook you some fresh whatever. That's too much steam and heat and
too much heat.
It's too much. Nuh-uh, then Trey, let's go. We out of here.
We out of here. Throwing.
Yeah, that's what she looked at. Tonya. And then the lady looked at me and gonna start laughing. I said, "Don't you worry about it. You won't get my damn money."
I got that right.
You didn't get it at all. Well, she had an interesting experience.
Definitely
No,
was.
yes, it was. And you know what? I ain't gonna worry about the Chinese food no more.
Okay.
Not there. Not at there.
No, not there. I've not been there in a couple of years, honestly.
Hey, honey, don't go for a couple of more because I should have known. I should have known when I seen them crawfish shells, and whoever did that, they scalped that crawfish. It was the whole outside of the body. Wasn't nothing torn, nothing. I don't know how they got it out like that. But they was professionals. They was some professionals.
I think you got to be a professional to eat that seafood. Watching Valerie try to chuck out crab meat and lobster meat off of that stuff, it's just weird.
He said we almost bust out in flames for all our sins in there.
Oh, Jesus. It's not fun. Like, I love like crab legs.
Yeah.
But it's the process.
Oh, it's gross.
It's annoying.
It's
What,
animal
having to
cruelty.
crack
Like
it
Having to
open
crack
is
it
bad.
open.
Now, if they did crab though already de-shelled,
Yeah.
that would be so much better.
And it is done, but I think it's not. You can buy it like that, but to me, it's a fresher taste if you're actually taking it out of the shell yourself. But it's just the process of taking it out. It kind of bothers me.
I don't like watching it. I'm gonna tell you right now. When we went to Alabama, Valerie, of course, she eats seafood. She loves seafood. So she's sitting there with this lobster, and I'm watching her. And well, what's it? Crab, excuse me. And I'm watching her just, and I'm just ill. Like I took a video posted on Instagram. I said, this right here, y'all talk about my food. This right here is just a mad mess. This is
But
gross.
it has flavor. That's
my
what
food has flavor too. It has flavor too. I put seasoning in my food, my little vegan food.
Right, and you've had vegan food that you
I've
like.
had some good vegan food, but a lot of the stuff that she, well, I ain't gonna say a lot of. It's that one thing, the tofu.
The tofu.
That just sounds like cardboard.
You
like
gotta
paper.
marinate it. You gotta marinate it and
In
make it
what?
and season it like you season your chicken and stuff. You gotta marinate it. Let it sit there. It's going.
It sounds like I'm soaking styrofoam. That's what tofu sounds like. Like I'm soaking styrofoam.
Yeah, one of them dishwashing sponges.
Yeah,
It's real spongy, But I think Crystal. I think actually you're due for some beet ketchup. That's what you're due right now. You need some good beet ketchup.
We're supposed to go to Sunflower. That's where I gotta take her. I gotta take her to Sunflower.
Enough beet ketchup for me for the next 3 to 5 days.
Shut up.
I'm not even going
Now,
to.
Sunflower is a
I
great
just
place.
realized what you said.
No, but she's got on a wisdom wrap.
She's fine. She's fine. But no, Sunflower. That's the next place I gotta take her because I think that you'll like it. I think you'll like Sunflower.
Ashley said Ebony is part rabbit.
What? Part rabbit.
I'll take it. You know what?
Barbara said, "Come to Nova Scotia for seafood." I bet it's good. I bet it's good.
Yeah,
there.
I bet it's good over there.
I bet it is. I love seafood. I'm not gonna lie. I love seafood. Love shrimp. I love crawfish. All that stuff. I love oysters. I love seafood. Just
now
can't get
the
enough.
oysters, I like the oysters, and I'm saying that, but trying to get them straight out the shell, I don't like them.
Do you chuck it and then it slides down your throat? Is that how you do it? You open it up and it slides down your throat. You just open your throat back and slide it.
It sounds like it's a whole nother
This is
conversation about
a
what
lot
she's
of
doing.
throat work
It
we're
is.
talking about.
It sounds like another task that she takes on.
Jesus.
That's what it sounds like. I feel like we need to find out. There's somebody that wants to run for president. I think we need to get into that because that's
You see, I paused.
that sounds like an OnlyFans conversation. Somebody got to pay for it. Let's do some real. Let's do some get down.
I'm sorry.
Cause this tea is hot.
Time for the Get Down with Sissy Brown on the Kenny Smooth Morning Show.
I thought that's how you ate oysters. I didn't know. All right, guys.
Down your throat. Okay.
So for the residents of Clarksdale, Mississippi, they are not happy about Sinners. So if you did not know, Sinners is like based on Clarksdale, Mississippi.
Yeah.
And the residents, they can't see it. The movie is not in their theater, and they're like, "Yo,
Really?
Yeah, they have to go. I think 60 miles outside of the town
60
in
miles.
order
Why
to
is
watch
that?
it. They just don't have it. So they started a petition saying, "Hey, somebody, Ryan, Michael B. Jordan, one of y'all, do a private screening or something so we can watch this movie." They want to watch Sinners too, and I understand their fight. I get that.
That's weird. I mean, it's a nationwide. It got a nationwide release. Why would it not be released there?
Is it a small country place?
I think it's a small town.
It's a small town. If they've got a chain theater, maybe they don't have. Maybe they have an independently owned theater.
It might be that.
And if that's the case, it's dependent upon what that theater picks up.
That makes sense. All right, guys. Kodak Black, always says some crazy things. And this one right here, stop. So he said it's crazy how women love his skin. They say that his skin is smooth and they just like it. And he's like, whoa, that's weird because I don't even take baths every day. Why would you say that? Who told you that you should say these words?
I believe him.
You believe him?
Yeah, because most drug addicts don't take baths every day.
Probably true. And these women, they're probably not after your skin. They're after that money. Just saying.
they're trying to just they're rubbing on you to kind of distract you while the other hand is pulling out your wallet from your crusty doo-doo booty self with no bag.
They just be with you because they gremlins.
And then, guys, all right, coming up, presidency. Everybody's talking about the next president, 2028. Is it going to be Trump? Whatever. Well, Stephen A. Smith apparently is one that's putting his hat in the ring.
Oh, hell
no. Donald Trump decided to give him some advice about being president. He said that, number one, entertainment matters. You got to be very entertaining. And we all know President Trump is very entertaining.
Very.
And he said that that's what Stephen A. Smith is. He is entertaining. Also, he said that you have to be able to he said that he knows how to pick the right people. Donald Trump knows his candidates. He knows the right people. And Stephen A. Smith is the right person. So
Stephen A. Smith is a crook. That's a crook and a criminal. Because that's
what that sound like.
That's typically who Trump picks is crooks and criminals. And drug addicts and alcoholics and rapists. That's typically who he picks to support him.
So now he's endorsing Stephen A. Smith to be president, and I don't know how to feel. So would you vote for Stephen A. Smith as your president?
No.
I need you just to talk about LeBron James and football,
and that's it.
And that's it. Stay over there. But I don't need you in the White House. I don't need you anywhere near Stephen A. Smith. Go sit down somewhere.
Several seats.
Take several seats, bro. You're not running anything.
That's crazy because half the time I don't even be understanding what he's saying a lot of times. How you gonna be my president? Talking like Lil Wayne a little bit. The thing is, and then he did that story. I seen him talk about Shannon Sharp, and he's trying to distance himself from Shannon Sharp for some reason. And I hope that all this stuff, when it goes away, he has it that bites him in his butt. Because just a few weeks ago, you was Shannon Sharp's friend.
Yeah,
that's so true.
It was just a couple of weeks ago, you was his friend, but you done flipped on him in a heartbeat.
Wow. All right, Chris, I think we got to get some birthday shout outs. You ready to celebrate some birthdays?
Okay, let's go.
Let's go.
Hey,
it's your birthday. It's your birthday.
Get it.
It's your birthday. It's your birthday. All right, Crystal, who's celebrating birthdays today?
Okay, celebrating celebrity birthdays, we have Victoria Monet. She's 36. Drew Sidora is 39. And Tim McGraw is 58. Celebrating local birthdays, we got Kova Bradley, Stephon King, Xavier Rodriguez, Nathan Marsh, and my cousin, our family football star, Delaney Major.
Yeah.
And your winner of passes to the National Museum of African American Music is Brian Patrick. Yeah, go Brian.
Go Brian. All right, here, when it's your birthday, just know that
you should have cake. You should have cake.
You should have cake.
Yeah. It's your birthday. Go Delaney.
It's your birthday.
Go, Lady.
It's your birthday.
Go, Lady.
It's your birthday.
Go, cousin.
It's your birthday. It's your birthday. All right, and
today is National Mother Goose Day, National Chocolate Parfait Day, and National Loyalty Day.
All right. If it's your birthday, happy birthday to you. Also, you can also reach out to us and give us your birthday by texting birthday to 615-737-9292. All right, we're going to be going live soon on the radio, but we want to get you set up with what you said.
Man, what you said?
What you said?
What you said?
What you said?
All right, this is our favorite segment. We give you a scenario. We want you to chime in so you can leave your comments here in the chat. You can also call us at 615-737-9292. Ebony, what's the scenario? Let's go.
So what's the scenario?
So here's the situation. I've been in a text relationship for nearly a year, and I call it a text relationship because we communicate solely through texting. Now, because I'm not a video chat person, it doesn't bother me that we don't Zoom. And additionally, the few times that he's tried to contact me through video, we just don't seem to connect. Now, even though our communication is strictly through text, we formed a bond that we're very in tune with one another. But however, he travels a lot for his job, so I don't see him in person. And again, that's not a problem for me. My problem is, even though he has so much more money than I'll ever have, he often asks me for money, mostly to play games while he's away. So I start out by saying I can't help, but then eventually I give in and I give him the money. By the way, I've never asked him for anything. I'm not a give me type of woman. I'll find a way to get it myself. But it's beginning to bother me as he asks me for money all the time. And I've never seen him. And he's got so much more money than I do. So what do I do? How do I handle this? You know, I've told him to ask one of your rich friends, but how can I rectify this dilemma? I like him, but he's always asking me for money. So that's the situation. If you guys give me your comments, what you think she should do. Do you feel like she's being played, or has she been making some wrong decisions? Just give us your thoughts. You can put it in the text box or call us at 615-737-9292, and we're going to take some callers right now.
Oh, shoot. They are there. Okay. Hold on.
92Q, what you... No, they hung up.
Oh, dang.
92Q, what you said?
Is she crazy?
It's a good question.
Is the lady crazy?
She
has never met this man, and she is giving him money.
Yeah. What do you think? So what is she doing wrong, or what do you think she should do?
Okay, I hate to call her sister an idiot, but I'm sorry.
Hey,
she
it is what it is.
Getting used and abused for money by a man she ain't never met. She ain't never met him. She could be talking to a woman online.
That's so true.
That's true.
She could very well be talking to him, and you've never met him, not one time.
Do people still do this in 2025?
They do.
Apparently they do. Apparently they do. Well, thank you so much for calling. We appreciate it. 92Q, what you said?
What you said. Good morning, everybody. I know y'all the best radio show.
Appreciate it, bro.
Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning. So check this out. I'm looking at this two ways. First of all, baby, you need to contact that show Catfish. So you need to get on TV. You know what I'm saying? Second, what's your number since you
know what?
all that stuff. But at the end of the day, it ain't funny, man. I don't understand why you sending money to somebody you ain't never met in the first place. So at the end of the day, cut that off. But give her my number.
All right, bro. Appreciate it. Thank you. 92Q, what you said?
So we just never seen the show Catfish. So, like, we just sending money to people we just don't know like that. Okay, so if he getting away with it, then he deserves to get away with it because you just keep doing it.
Wow.
That's true. Block that number and keep moving.
All right, point blank. Thank you. 92Q, what you said?
There is so much to unpack here, but the first thing is she's not in a relationship. She's got a pen pal. This is a modern day pen pal. And anybody can be who they paint themselves to be when you don't interact with them on a daily basis to verify that they are who they are. If he's asking her for money, he ain't got no money. All she has to do is tell him via text. It's pretty easy. It's unemotional. Just say, I ain't doing it no more. Don't come to me anymore. And that's it. But don't think that you're in a relationship with him. it ain't what it is.
All right. Thank you. 92Q, what you said.
Ain't no way in hell she been dating this motherfucker for a year. And ain't no way. He broke. Leave that fool alone.
All right.
Yeah, that's
hey,
true.
I appreciate it, brother. Real talk.
Mm-hmm. Very real.
Yeah, he cussed. Yeah.
He said a mother.
I didn't even see you put Tommy Richmond in. Good job. Didn't even see that.
Okay, y'all. So, hold on. Don't forget, me and Sean is in charge of happy hour at Links tomorrow.
Yep.
We will be there from 6 to 8.
6 to 8.
6 to 8. Anything after 8, we wasn't there.
I won't know anything about it because I wasn't there. So 6 to 8.
But
is the
yeah,
time.
y'all come out and show some love. You know, we gonna be out there doing the things, you know, having the look. I ain't gonna say we're gonna be having no drinks because we still gonna be working, but wink, wink.
right. But now y'all come out and come hang out with us. We're gonna be out there
From 6 to 8.
Because I'm telling you, if you come at 8:05, I won't be there. 6 to 8. I'm just letting you know. If you roll up in there at 8:01, you probably see my car going down the street.
We be like, dang, that was Sean pulling off. Because I'm going to be in the car with him.
Right.
So when you see Storm pull off, just know that Sean, Storm, and Crystal was all together.
It's gone. It's gone. Because I have the morning show tomorrow, plus I have another remote at a school, and from like 10 to 12, and then I have that. So I was going to be tired. So
JoJo said 6 to 8, sharp.
Sharp. Telling you, sharp.
Oh.
But I'm telling you, you going to miss me. If you roll up in there at 8:01, you're going to miss me.
She said, can somebody pick me up?
Constance, really? I'm taking mine. I'm taking my car over there.
But yeah, we'll be there from 6 to 8 tomorrow. Y'all come out.
Switching over.
Okay.
Man, what you said?
What you said?
What you said?
What you said?
92Q, what you said?
Is she crazy?
It's a good question.
Is the lady crazy?
She
has never met this man, and she is giving him money.
Yeah. What do you so what is she doing wrong, or what do you think she should do?
Okay, I hate to call her sister an idiot, but I'm sorry.
Hey,
she
it is what it is.
getting used and abused for money by a man she ain't never met. She ain't never met him. She could be talking to a woman online.
That's so true. She could very well be talking to him, and you've never met him, not one time.
Do people still do this in 2025?
They do.
Apparently they do. Apparently they do. Well, thank you so much for calling. We appreciate it. 92Q, what you said?
What you said. Good morning, everybody. I know y'all the best radio show.
Appreciate it, bro.
Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning. So check this out. I'm looking at this two ways. First of all, baby, you need to contact that show Catfish. So you can get on TV. You know what I'm saying? Second, what's your number since you
know what?
all that stuff. But at the end of the day, it ain't funny, man. I don't understand why you sending money to somebody you ain't never met in the first place. So at the end of the day, cut that off. But give her my number.
All right, bro. Appreciate it. Thank you. 92Q, what you said?
So we just never seen the show Catfish. So, like, we just sending money to people we just don't know like that. Okay, so if he getting away with it, then he deserves to get away with it because you just keep doing it.
Wow.
That's true. Like that number and keep moving.
All right, point blank. Thank you. 92Q, what you said?
There's so much to unpack here, but the first thing is she's not in a relationship. She's got a pen pal. This is a modern day pen pal. And anybody can be who they paint themselves to be when you don't interact with them on a daily basis to verify that they are who they are. If he's asking her for money, he ain't got no money. All she has to do is tell him via text. It's pretty easy. It's unemotional. Just say, I ain't doing it no more. Don't come to me anymore. And that's it. But don't think that you're in a relationship with him. It ain't what it is.
All right. Thank you. 92Q, what you said.
Ain't no way in hell she been dating for year. And ain't no way. He broke. Leave that fool alone.
All right. Hey, appreciate it, brother. Real talk. Mm-hmm. All right. Welcome back. It's the Kenny Smooth Morning Show for what you said. And so the situation, if you haven't heard it, this lady's been dating a guy through text only for a year. Never seen him. They've never seen him on video, never met each other. And she's been doing it for a year. He says he's got money, but she says every time he asks her for money all the time so he can play games while he travels because he allegedly travels for work. And so she does feel like she's being used. She doesn't know how to tell him no. She sounds like she wants to keep the relationship even though she's never met him. Not one time. So now she doesn't know what to do. She said, just ask your rich friends. But she doesn't know how to do this because it sounds like she doesn't want to lose him. So we asked you what you guys thought about this. Ebony, what are they saying on text?
We got somebody that says what to do. Block him and never communicate with him again for any reason, and stop letting people use you and make a fool out of you. He already made a fool out of you several times. You decide your future. Get him out of it. Enough said. Someone else said, can someone say catfish? She is dating a kid. Okay. Another person else says, in my Fred, stand for voice. You big dummy. And the last one, real quick, someone says, girl, get yourself together. Realize you are getting played. Change your number and stop being used. It's that simple, and don't be desperate.
All right. Crystal, what do you think?
A song comes to my spirit when I think about this situation, and it say, it takes a fool to learn. Okay, because this man, I seen somebody on the YouTube chat said she's actually dating a 17-year-old. It's what's going on because you ain't never met this person a day in your life. But if he has way much more money than you, he should never be asking you for money. Actually, he should be offering it to you. Okay? I think she's getting played and she need to block him immediately. She should have blocked him when he asked her some money, because that would have, if you got more money than me, why he asked me for some money and to play games of all things? If that don't say she dating a kid, I don't know what more to tell her.
I think that says a lot right there.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we still want to know what you think about this. What should she do in this situation? Because apparently she likes the dude, but she's never met him. Let's keep putting that out there. How should she handle this? Give us a call, 615-737-9292. You can also text us. You can also join us in our chat on YouTube right now. We'll get more of your responses, plus Ebony's in mind coming up. It's the Kenny Smooth Morning Show on 92Q.
Kenny Smooth in the morning.
Okay, so somebody said, for those who are thinking about coming, Tiff 1F said they got a parking lot now next door.
Yeah, hold on one second. Crystal, let's grab this call.
Oh, okay.
92Q, what you said?
Yeah, she definitely needs to block and delete that algorithm. They saw her coming. If she just wants to talk to somebody, she can set up an AI account and they'll say whatever she want to say. She just made a message. It might be cheaper.
All right, thank you. 92Q, what you said?
What you said. I think not only is he a kid, but she is too, because who has a relationship through text only?
Right.
And I understand maybe she doesn't like video chats, but why haven't they seen each other, met up, in person in a year's time also? But maybe he comes from a family that has money, maybe, but I don't believe he has any money. Just because your family got money, that don't make you're broke.
That is so true. That is so true.
And if he does have money, well, regardless whether he does or not, actually, he shouldn't feel comfortable asking a female for money anyway. Like, what kind of man is that? So, she just needs to leave him alone.
All right. Thank you. 92Q, what you said?
Good morning.
Good morning.
I have Okay, first of all, I would like to know, is this young lady white or black?
Wait a minute.
No.
She didn't clarify. She didn't clarify. She didn't clarify.
I ain't trying to be funny, but ain't too many sisters gonna just up and send you no money. Me myself,
know what to say.
I'm 62 on disability. I ain't got shit to give you.
All right. Well, thank you so much. 92Q, what you said.
What you said. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Let me say this, and I pray that this woman is listening. This girl is listening. If she does not block that man and just block him, no. Since she has a hard time saying no and all of this, she needs to block him. And in real lifetime, I know a lady that did that. This man was over in Africa. Do you know that the man caused this woman to lose her home? He was sending money all the time, wire transfers, all types of stuff. And then he eventually blocked her. At this point, she has lost her home. She was so many months behind on her house, went into foreclosure. Tell this woman to run, block immediately. Thank you.
Thank you. 92Q, what you said.
Well, first of all, she is getting catfish. And all I want to say is, Junior, this is your mama. I told you I wasn't going to buy you no more games for your games. So I need you to quit catfishing that young lady and tell her that you ain't number 14. Okay?
Oh, my gosh. Thank you. 92Q, what you said.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Can we say love during lockup?
Oh, that's another good one. That's a real good one.
That might be.
I like that
didn't
show.
think about that.
Because I'm seeing if you can only text, and they got tablets in there.
Uh-huh.
If you can only text, you've never seen him, but you giving him money, girl, you keeping that commissary stocked. Yes, that's what I got to say, and y'all have a good day.
Thank you, too.
Thank you.
You got that one cuss word?
That lady just said an African. That's crazy. And Birdie Push, she dating an African scammer.
I saw Birdie say that.
I mean, scammer. I say scammer.
I mean, it's a possibility. Because you've never seen him.
He probably told her he would do a logo for free. I'm hollering. I'm hollering.
So now you go back to what you're saying earlier, what you were saying about.
Oh, 1F said that Lynx does have a secured parking lot now for those that are thinking about it, but you drive Lexuses and stuff. They said it is a secure parking lot down there. But yeah, we just want to come out because this is going to be Sean firsthand down there doing his thug thizzle. We try to go down there and support the good, okay? He just got back from out of town, thugging with his wrong.
Yeah, we'll have fun, though. We're going to have fun.
Yeah, we definitely going to have fun.
We'll make it fun.
Anything that involves a little alcohol is fun. What you say? Hold on, I'm missing your comments. I'm going on with my computer. It keep rolling all the way. What did Shannon say? Why is the show?
It's time to hear from the people. Call us at 615-737-9292.
92Q, what you said.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I have, okay, first of all, I would like to know, is this young lady white or black?
Wait a minute.
No.
She didn't clarify. She didn't clarify. She didn't clarify.
I ain't trying to be funny, but ain't too many sisters gonna just up and send you no money. Me myself,
know what to say.
I'm 62 on disability. I ain't got shit to give you.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
I'm sorry for cutting y'all off. My apologies.
No, you're good. You're good. I commended you because you got in 25 seconds. I saw it. So, whoop, whoop, whoop. whoop. I was like, okay, go ahead.
Champion. I can do this.
No, you're perfectly fine. We were wrapped up. We were kind of in a repeat at that point anyway. Appreciate everybody that's in YouTube right now. Make sure that you like and subscribe to the channel. Please do that. Like this video, subscribe to the channel. That way you can see all the great things that we have. If anybody new to the channel, new to the Ksms Morning Show podcast, welcome. Good morning to you. Thank you guys for joining us and being a part of our conversation. If you're just not coming in, we're talking about what you said. And really it's a situation where you have a female that's been chatting with this guy. They've never met each other, been chatting through text message for over a year, never met each other. And he constantly asks her for money. He says he's rich. He says he has a lot of money, makes a lot of money, more than her. That's what they've learned in the conversation. But he's always asking her for money. He travels a lot, and he asks her for money so that he can play games while he's away. So a little suspect right there. But she says, you know, she never asks him for anything. She starts out by saying no, she can't do it. Then she eventually gives in and gives him the money that he asks for. So, but sounds like she still likes him, even though she's never met him, and she still wants to try to figure out what can she do. How does she rectify the situation? To me, it doesn't sound like she wants to give him up. So she's trying to figure out how she can get him to stop asking for money. Is what it sounds like, but I don't think that's the case. So if you have comments, you can leave your comments in the chat box. You can also call us at 615-737-9292. We got one more live break. You're going to get Ebony's response and my response live on the air. But again, thank you guys for joining.
All right, we got a minute and 50 seconds before we go in. The recording is 2:48. Cool with that?
Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Perfectly fine.
Yeah, so... Okay, he looked dapper this morning.
Oh, yeah, he's probably got a TV interview.
Okay.
But also, guys, make sure that you, we have the mother-daughter lookalike contest going down for the radio station, too. So if you and your daughter, y'all cute and twinning, people say that y'all look like twins, go ahead and submit. You can you can download the app, 92Q app. You can also go to the website, 92qnashville.com, and you can submit for your chance to win $5,000 from Genesis Diamonds. So it's a nice prize.
$5,000.
We're going to try to have the person picked before Mother's Day. It's a good little Mother's Day gift.
Don, why are you screaming at me, Grom?
So just make sure that if you know somebody or if you and your daughter are cute and twinning, go ahead and submit for the mother-daughter lookalike contest.
Let me look, girl. Quit screaming at me. Shoot.
All right, guys, switching over.
Mm-hmm.
What you said.
What you said.
What you said.
What you said.
92Q, what you said.
Yeah, she definitely needs to block and delete that algorithm that saw her coming. If she just wants to talk to somebody, she can set up an AI account and they'll say whatever she wants to say. She just made it might be cheaper.
All right, thank you. 92Q, what you said.
What you said. I think not only is he a kid, but she is too, because who has a relationship through text only?
Right.
And I understand maybe she doesn't like video chats, but why haven't they seen each other, met up, in person in a year's time also? But maybe he comes from a family that has money, maybe, but I don't believe he has any money. Just because your family got money, that don't make you're broke. Obviously.
That is so true. That is so true.
And if he does have money, well, regardless whether he does or not, actually, he shouldn't feel comfortable asking a female for money anyway. Like, what kind of man is that? So, she just needs to leave him alone.
All right. Thank you. 92Q, what you said.
What you said. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Let me say this. And I pray that this woman is listening. This girl is listening. If she does not block that man and just block him. No. Since she has a hard time saying no and all of that, she needs to block him. And in real lifetime, I know a lady that did that. This man was over in Africa. Do you know that the man caused this woman to lose her home. She was sending money all the time, wire transfers, all types of stuff. And then he eventually blocked her. At this point, she has lost her home. She was so many months behind on her house, went into foreclosure. Tell this woman to run, block immediately. Thank you.
Thank you. 92Q, what you said?
Well, first of all, she is getting catfish. And all I want to say is, Junior, this is your mama. I told you I wasn't going to buy you no more games for your game. So I need you to quit catfishing that young lady and tell her that you ain't number 14. Okay?
Oh, my gosh. Thank you. 92Q, what you said?
Can we say love during lockup?
That's a new one, right? Okay.
That might be. I didn't think about that.
Because I'm seeing if you can only text, and they got tablets in there.
Uh-huh.
You can only text. You've never seen him, but you giving him money. Girl, you keeping that commissary stocked. Yes, that's what I got to say, and y'all have a good day.
Thank you, too. Thank you. All right. Welcome back to the Kenny Smooth Morning Show. And we're continuing to take your comments about our What You Said topic. What else we got on text message, Ebony?
We got somebody that says, I'm going to keep it 100. You stupid.
Okay.
Then we have somebody that says, hi, Ksms. Red flag, drop him now. I hope she hasn't sent him any pictures of her to him. That's true. And I'm sorry, but he could be a foreigner using juju. Okay. Then you have somebody else that says pimping ain't easy. And then lastly, players gonna play, ballers gonna ball. Tell her to shoot me a text too. I love that. That's perfect.
Wow. All right. So, Ebony, what do you think?
Sadly enough, this is the dating scene nowadays. I have seen or heard so many different situations from people that are like, hey, I was talking to a girl or talking to a dude for this amount of time, and all of a sudden they started asking me for some money, and they only been texting, only been texting. And it's crazy how, listen, guys, stop giving women money. I don't care how bad that picture is. It could be a bad picture from Google. Stop sending women this money. But anyways, girl, go ahead and just leave, okay? One thing, red flag enough, he's not even willing to take you out on a date, willing to do a FaceTime call with you, anything. And then two, I'm going to go ahead and agree with that last caller. I am one that does not give any men money. I don't do that. That's just not my thing. Bruh, if you got it. You say that you got this money. You're rich. You don't have no worries, no stress. You got rich friends. I don't know, Tiger Woods, your bestie, who knows. But for whatever reason, you have the audacity to hit my line thinking I'm going to give you anything? Oh, that's a crazy situation that's going on. And I'm curious how much money she's already given him. Because I feel like did she do it at first, give him some money, and then all of a sudden?
Based off the story, from the time he started asking, she'd eventually say no, then she would give in.
And then my problem is too, like, Judge Judy teaches us everything, y'all. Like, get your money back, girl. There is so many bad red flags. There's red flags, yellow flags, maroon, fuchsia. All the flags are there. So you need to back out now. That's all I got to say.
Wow. So I'll tell you this. In 2025, males, females, we need to stop hiding behind the comfort of a text message and expecting to have quality conversations with anybody. Mm-hmm. And the reason why I say that is because, text messages can be interpreted in so many different ways without the actual live interaction. You can't see people's facial expressions, body language. You don't truly understand something about someone just from a text message. All you are seeing are words. And because we are all individuals and we interpret things differently, I can put out one statement and send it to 10 different people, and we'll probably get 10 different versions of what I sent back to me, because we all interpret things different. And you cannot use a text message as a form of dating. There is no way possible that you're going to learn anything true about a person just from a text message. You're only going to get what they want you to see. Understand that. You're only going to get what they want you to see. The idea of having an interaction with someone is because you can learn so much more about their body language. You can learn so much more about how they interact in public. You learn everything. You learn so much more about the person as an individual from connection. And of course, you can't be attracted to a word. Let's just be real.
Unless it's the word of God.
That's the only word that you're going to be attracted to. But in order to be in this dating scene, you can't be attracted to a word. So stop hiding behind text messages. You put yourself in this situation, and this is what you've come out with. So my thing to you is that this person, whoever this person is may not even be who you think it is. Understand that. May not even be who you think it is. You truly, truly need to back away from this. Let this person go. Stop worrying about telling him, I don't want to give you more money. Don't have any more conversations with him. You get out there, if you have confidence in yourself and you know who you are, you get out there and you let yourself be approached by a man that sees you for who you are and will not hide behind a text message and will never ask you for any money because they're going to be the one that's going to give you whatever you need to take care of you. So do that.
Come on, Sean.
Sean been coming with
don't
some words.
don't let these text messages keep you.
Enough is enough.
Enough is enough. Don't let a text message conversation keep you from the greatness that is out there waiting for you. And that's all I got to say about that.
That's all I have to say about that.
Spicy good. I like that.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Because in reality, she talking to somebody who talked to a straw.
She sure is. That's the truth. Hey, your keyword to go see Nelly is coming up. Keep it locked. Kenny Smooth Morning Show on 92Q.
All right.
Ain't he good at that,
Two
y'all?
calls real quick. Let's take them.
Hey, Mike, what's up?
92Q, what's up?
What you said.
What you got to say on?
It's cool that Fresh tapping in, and if they got a text message, a relationship, man, that's a plasma center love affair. That love affair is sponsored by Glory Greens, man.
Sponsored by Glory Greens.
Wow, thank you, bro.
If they got to communicate with you with a text message, that's a person on the air mattress, man.
Yeah, they definitely got it.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
92Q, what you said?
Good morning.
Good morning.
It's the same. Give me the change spare. I hear that bush that kick that nigga to the curb, girl.
Kick him to the curb.
Okay, kick him to the curb. That's what I got out of that. All right, thank you. 92Q, what you said? 92Q, what you said?
Good morning. I didn't hear the full story, but what, this guy in jail?
We don't know. We
Huh?
don't know.
We don't know,
They've
but
never met each other.
No.
Never seen each other face to face.
I don't see nothing wrong with the guy asking the girl for money because the girl asks guys for money all the time. So you got to play fair. The listeners are telling you to back away from this guy. And I'm saying the girls ask the guys for money. So what is wrong with the guy asking the girl for some money at all?
Interesting.
If
Thank
that's
you.
the case,
All right.
can I borrow $50?
Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too.
She said, can I
borrow $50?
Can I borrow $50?
Constance said, I knew it. Y'all knew he was coming.
Yeah, he was going to call. He was definitely going to call. Hey, guys, definitely appreciate all your comments for what you said today. I definitely appreciate that. We want to make sure that I definitely want to, again, if you have not liked and subscribed to the page, please do that. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the page. We would always appreciate that.
I just went back and read the comments. Dang, girl.
What?
The comment Don said when she said, when I said it wasn't, I was asked for clarification. I'll tell you after.
Oh, okay. I think I might.
We'll start talking about it.
I think I might have missed that conversation.
We'll start talking about it.
In case you guys didn't know, we have a national text keyword to go see Nelly in LA. You're going to hear that keyword at the top of the 8 o'clock hour, so get ready for that. Outside of that, guys, we're done. Podcast for the show is done today. Thank you so much for joining us.
Don't forget, we're going to be at Links tomorrow, and we're going to turn up. YouTube crew, come out.
That's right. We're back with you tomorrow, guys.
6 to 8.
6 to 8. Everybody say it with me.
6 to